Chapter 24: How to Level Up Your Writing Skill. I've spent most of this book talking about what most freelancers are weak on, the business side of freelancing. But what about the work itself? The magic of the written word. When it comes to honing your writing skill, it's all about combining theory with 10,000 hours of practice. You become a better writer by reading more, writing more, and analyzing how to hit the moving target of what clients want. Even the way you present your finished documents can affect how a client views your writing, but like I said, this chapter is just about the words. Books to improve your writing. All types of reading improve your writing. Reading the news, personal essays, even social media posts, to a degree, can improve your vocabulary and word choice. It can also help you learn more about what writing lights that fire within you and what puts you to sleep. But when it comes to good old-fashioned craft, here are the books I recommend you read and reread to hone your craft. The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. Even if you're a technical copywriter, there's still artistry to be found in your work. I love The Artist's Way because I believe, without exception, we are all artists at heart. The Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joseph Sugarcane. This is a great resource for copywriters looking to sharpen their copywriting craft. Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, one of my favorite books to recommend to new freelance writers. If you work anywhere adjacent to marketing, this book is a must-read. There's a lot of great ways you can weave storytelling into your work, even for your own marketing materials as a freelancer. The Elements of Style by Strunk and White. This is such a critical read for writers of any kind. Grammar is such an undervalued skill in the world of spell-checking tools, but let me tell you, it's critical for you to master if you expect people to pay you for your words. Elements of Eloquence by Mark Forsyth. This book changed the way I write. It was given to me as a gift, and I can credit so many breakthroughs in my craft to this handbook on eloquence. It's critical that you read related and unrelated books to your niche. A poetry book might contain something that inspires you to write a tagline differently. A business book might help you structure your own freelancing business better. A New York Times profile piece might inspire you to write a client's bio in a way that's more engaging. As a memoir ghostwriter, I try to consume memoirs so that I can leverage my knowledge when I write memoirs for people, so they get a book that feels modern and utilizes all the tricks modern memoirists use to abridge memories and generate a compelling book. The experience of reading is undervalued in today's video and photo-forward world. That's why making reading a daily habit will help you stand out in a crowded marketplace. Learning how to write for clients. Another key aspect of honing your craft as a freelance writer is understanding what your client actually wants in the first place. Take the time to ask questions so you can understand their taste. Good writing is subjective and dependent on your client's why. Why are they building their business? What's their mission and their goal that drives them? If a client comes to me to rewrite their biotech company's homepage, their website is going to probably be a lot less voice-y compared to someone coming to me to rewrite their party planning startup. Here's the information you want to get before starting a project. What is the purpose of this piece of copy / this memoir / this blog post? What desired emotions, actions do you want your ideal customers or readers to have? What are some of your favorite pieces of writing that are similar to what you're trying to accomplish? What are some examples of writing you want to avoid? How fun or witty can this copy be? What are some examples of tone or voice that you love or want to avoid? Do you want this copy to be concise and punchy or long and thoughtful? What is your ideal length? These questions will help you hone in on what your client wants more quickly. When they send over comps for their project, take the time to read through them and analyze what the client likes about other websites / books / projects and their copy. Remember that you're the expert, not the client, so even if they send you some ideal copy examples, what they actually want might be buried underneath the surface. If they send you a polished, millennial-facing startup's website but want their copy to be chaotically funny and refocused to Gen Z's unique sense of humor, the example they sent you will probably only inform you of the type of approach and feeling they're going for, not the actual execution. Your job as a writer is to look beyond what they think they want and to give them what they really want. This isn't the case for every client, as some founders with marketing backgrounds will have a stronger sense for what they want. But as you become an expert freelance writer in any niche, you'll be able to read the tea leaves your client wasn't even thinking of, so it feels like it checks all their boxes. This goes a bit beyond craft and into customer service, but it still stems from a place of knowing your niche and what makes a written deliverable successful. Same thing goes with memoir, nonfiction freelance ghostwriters. We've got to understand the books that our clients love and why they love them. Everyone and their mother will always point to Eat, Pray, Love in the memoir space since it's so widely known. But it's up to us to have read more niche books that employ structures that we can borrow from and that better fit our clients' stories. This comes back to reading widely. If you read widely, you'll have more tools at your disposal to write better copy and to also send references to your clients to get to their desired end result with higher accuracy. Example landing page. Meet Trader Jen. If I had more free time and a few billions of dollars to spare, hello investors, then I'd start an ethical grocery delivery company that runs on crypto and cuts small businesses in on the profits. Sound epic? I know, it is. Now, I'm going to use this fake company I've mentioned a few times in this book to show you two different versions of a landing page. The first will be a bad example, and the second will be the homepage for my imaginary startup that is sure to net gazillions and help customers all over the globe. After you read both, I'll break down the difference between the two. Example, bad version of a landing page, typos incoming. Trader Jen, better grocery delivery. About, hi there, we are Trader Jen. We help people get their groceries faster than ever before. We offer our customers flexible pricing, lots of different options, and we also provide great connections with local businesses so you can get what you want when you want it. We have our own couriers because we are a co-op and they get part of the profits. Just download the app, order some stuff, and we'll get it to your door. We're run by a founder who came from the startup world. And for some reason, a bucket of money showed up on her door, and now she started Trader Jen's. Welcome. CTA. Download our app. Shop with us. There's a lot of apps out there, so honestly, thank you for picking ours. We offer free delivery on your first orders, we deliver nationwide, and we take requests if a store is out of something. We also accept crypto. If you have referred friends, you are eligible for referral bonuses. CTA. Download our app. Example. The better version of the landing page. Web copy prepared for Trader Jen. Version 1, date. Trader Jen delivery that does good. About groceries and other goods delivered from your favorite local shops. We sell the good stuff without selling out. Sure, the idea of selling out is very general X of us. Quaint even, but take a look around. The whole world's covered in like the same 6 brands, which, good on you, you conquered commerce. Still, some of us enjoy a little more personality with our purchases. That's what Trader Jen is for. Defying the big box despots by making it easier to shop with your favorite local, independently owned stores. Need to snag a zucchini from the little produce market down the way? New board game just came into your favorite hobby shop? Could really use some ibuprofen for that wicked hangover? Order from up to 4 unique mom-and-pop spots within a 5-mile radius of your home for a single fee, and have it delivered in 2 hours or less. You need it? We know some people who've got it. Grocery stores, farmers markets, convenience stores, pharmacies, hobby and craft stores, bookstores, record stores, and comic book shops. CTA. Get the small business hookup. Shop local, go bankless. The name's Trader Jen, but we'll never betray you. Unlike other national grocery delivery apps, we're all about empowering local business owners and drivers, not exploiting them. We pay our drivers a living wage through profit sharing organized by smart contracts on the blockchain, and we give independent shops a humane way to compete with the ruthless delivery models of the major players. Don't get it twisted. The only people who can't trust us are the chain stores steamrolling every strip mall in sight. What's in it for you? Trader Jen is available in major metropolitan areas across all 50 states. If the prospect of easy delivery from the best small businesses in town isn't enough to get you on our side, allow us to spice up the offer. Free delivery on your first 5 orders, plus 2 free insulated tote bags made from recycled plastic sourced by the ocean cleanup. Free delivery on any order over $80, period, forever. We take requests. Tack on a custom pit stop and our drivers will make it happen, even if it's not in the app yet. Go bankless. Yeah, we're taking on the banks too. We accept crypto payments in Bitcoin and Ethereum. We have a heart too. 10% of our gross profits go to charities like Feeding America, Finca International, and Habitat for Humanity. Hook up your friends and get $100 in delivery credit for every new account referral. CTA, Dane. What you want from the businesses you want to support. Get it delivered. Download the Trader Jen app on Google Play or the Apple App Store today. The difference between bad and great landing pages. The differences between the 2 landing pages are, of course, stark. The bad version is vague in its language. Its tagline, better grocery delivery, could apply to any app out there. Better compared to what? Overall, the first landing page example lacks specificity, is boring to read, and doesn't deliver, the information to our doorstep in a very efficient way. The bad version speaks in passive language like, if you have referred friends, you are eligible for referral bonuses, rather than active language such as refer friends for a bonus. The good version is well structured. Even without a design, you can imagine how the flow of this landing page will look, and it's incredibly readable. The call to actions, CTAs, are varied yet concise in the good version. Keeping buttons and call to action copy simple, yet still in the voice of your brand, is tricky. This second version does a great job of that. The good landing page is value-driven. The bad version is just listing stuff. A good landing page understands that the customer wants to know, what's in it for me, as soon as possible. This is a damn good startup idea. If any founders want to run with this business idea, hit me up. I'd be happy to sell this and the marketing materials to you for a few bucks in exchange for you changing the world. Cool? Grow from client feedback. The clearest form of client feedback will come from whether or not they rehire you to do a job. If they part ways after the first project, it could mean they don't have the budget to hire you, or they didn't think you were a good fit, or they just don't have any more writing needs. On occasion, you'll have clients that outright do not like your work. Some of this feedback is valuable if it's constructive, while some of it is not if they're just trying to get free work from you or are trying to complain to get out of paying you, or maybe you didn't match the right style for the type of copy the client was looking for. Maybe you let your Faulkner flag fly a little too high for this landscaping website when they really needed your best Don Draper. It happens. That's why freelance writing pays so well when you're an expert writer. Understanding and implementing client needs is a skill in itself. If you do get constructive feedback, especially if it's in between drafts as you're doing revisions, take note of what feedback you get repeatedly. See if there are areas to grow or improve on, and try to set aside your ego and see if a note is coming from a place of taste, a client's preferences, or craft, a sentence landing weird or sounding funny, or a piece of copy that is too verbose when they asked for something concise. If you find yourself consistently landing longer-term clients or clients who hired you in the past come back to hire you for short-term projects, this is a very good sign. Take this as feedback that you're growing and succeeding in hitting the mark. If you find yourself struggling to land work, don't panic. It just might mean you need to spend some more time learning, reading, and honing your craft and adding more samples to your portfolio. Never stop learning. As a freelance writer, it's key to keep learning, even as the jobs are rolling in. Create daily habits that keep you reading, learning, and practicing. Write on your blog, post on social media, and read books and articles that inspire you. In the next part of this book, I'm going to dive into how to make your life as a freelancer sustainable to the point where you can create the lifestyle of your dreams. You'll learn what to do if work slows down or if you get burnout, how to think about passive income and other sources of active income, and how to create routines that support you when clients keep calling so you can work less and live more. Amy's Field Notes. You are what you read. Words are like tchotchkes. They cling to your vocabulary like clutter on your desk. Even though I'm a digital nomad, I still have a tiny stone head the size of an eraser my brother gave me from his trip to Italy. It's good luck or something. And a fancy hand sanitizer dispenser that's cube-shaped. I love cube-shaped things and miss the days where cell phones used to be square too. Your vocabulary and the way you write isn't yours, it's inherited. You learn how to do stuff, of course, like vary sentence length, but it's the delight of reading something great that contributes the most. I took this great class at USC called Writing to be Read. Does that sound like an obvious class title? Don't all writers write to be read? Well, the great writers do. That's why they're the top of their field. They take care in crafting their reader's experience. The average writer writes for themselves, and they overlook the reader's experience entirely. If you want to write for yourself, start a diary. If you want to be paid for your words by other people, you have to put the time in to hone your craft. There are no shortcuts to becoming a great writer. You can't hack it. Just like learning an instrument or training for a marathon, the key to success is in repetition, and reading works from those you admire. If you want to be great at writing threads on social media, follow the top writers on that platform. If you want to be an expert at memoirs, pick up some best-selling autobiographies. You are what you read, so pick wisely. I create these voiceovers using Wondercraft AI, a text-to-speech tool that speaks in your voice so you can create more podcasts, audiobooks, and voiceovers, all by just dropping in some text. Use my code SUTO50, SUTO50, or the link in the description below to get 50% off your Wondercraft AI subscription. I get a small commission if you use my code, so thanks for your support. Sending creativity and good writing vibes your way. Amy.